But that's how they supplied things. And as you can see, it's a little tight in here. Pretty cool. I'm not gonna go a whole lot farther. I do not have a happy knee, so there'll have to be a part 2 to this, I think. Where I come back probably next year and hike out to the glacier, hike up to the upper mines. There's a house right there. Pretty cool. Okay. This is where the trail forks. I have to come back and do Bonanza Mine and Jumbo Mine trails and the glacier. That'll be probably a next year project, because just walking out this 3/4 of a mile was rough on my knee already, so we'll take her easy, mosey our way back nice and slow, take in some sights, look around Kennicott a few more times, and then we're out of here. Back to here. Pretty cool old tailings pile. Definitely tell the building's settling. Shoot. This is where they used to load the train cars with the bags of processed ore and copper. Speaking of, there's a bunch of bags right there. Beautiful place. Refrigeration plant. Pretty cool. There's a ladder goes upstairs. No meat processing. Gotta feed the people. I guess I could pull out a longer selfie stick, but it's all good. Bunch of restoration work. Looks awesome. I was wondering where that was going to be. It's all their scrap. Under the tailings. I'll bet there's tons of it under where we're standing. But that's how they supplied things. You're good. Yeah, you probably eat enough dust a day. Well, here we are back where we started at the footbridge. You see the glacier is pretty bright when the sun's hitting it. Plus the river comes up a lot. Beautiful day. I'm glad I got to enjoy it. Man's right there through the trees. So I'm gonna relax for a little bit and ice my knee because it's very upset currently. And then we'll see where today's adventure goes from here. On this gravel road to get out of here, but that was worth it. Just gonna mosey my way back. There's a train, an old train trestle I want to stop and walk out to. I saw pictures of it while I was at the mine, which was pretty cool, and I'd like to go see it. I drove by it yesterday, took a little video of it, but now I know you can drive out to the top end of it, so I'll go do that. That's just down the road here a little ways. But yeah. Alright, taking a minute here. Stretching out the old legs. Looking at some of this scenery. Looks a lot better when the sun's hitting it instead of like last night when I was out here. Not sure what's wrong with my lens, but that's not good. Alright, I'm gonna get back on the road here. Pretty cool trestle. Huh. Not sure what's going on with my lens, but anyhow, got the Vanagon right in front of the trestle. Yep, that's about as far as we're gonna go. Looks like somebody went a little bit further than I'm willing to go. And I know who you are. And as you can see, it's a little tight in here. But we are gonna get out of here. I got in here. Here's another view from the other side. It's kind of hard to see through the trees, but you can see a big portion of it's collapsed or it was torn down. I'm not sure which. Right over here. I would say this probably looks like it collapsed just due to the amount of rot in the logs. But hard to say. Pretty cool bridge either way. And then you got the old Vanagon. We are officially back to the Richardson Highway. And I think I've lost a belt. I don't have any power steering. So I'm going to pull over and check. Yep, definitely got no power steering here. So, yep, I did throw a belt. I threw the power steering belt. Luckily it didn't break or anything. It's just, it came off, so I'll try to get it back on there and see if I can't tighten her up this time. But anyhow, I'll put you down. I don't need to drop the camera or burn myself on a hot engine. But, no big deal there. And here we are. 2 minutes later, and the belt's back on. We're good to go. So we're back on the highway. Okay, we have made it back to Glen Allen. I just topped off the fuel and washed the windshield, so now we'll be able to see the road again. Washed the side windows so I can see out of the side windows again. Got all the bugs and dust and all the icky off. And now we're just gonna motor back down towards the Anchorage Bolt area. So no need to bore you with this. We just did this trip not too long ago, unless I see something exceptionally nice. The weather is absolutely beautiful today, so we'll just keep motoring along, and if I see something good, I'll flip the camera on, and if not. So where did you wake up? This was my background today. Yeah, it's a little road noisy, but not too bad. Now, this is going to be the end of this adventure. I got about an hour and a half till I'm back down in Soldotna, and then I got some work to do, and some van repairs to make, and we'll bring you along for some of those journeys.